Welcome back to At the Hill on the Rocket Productions Network. I'm your host, Alexa Marshall. If you have missed any episodes of At the Hill, go find the Rocket Production Network on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or any place you listen to podcasts. All of our episodes are also on the Rocket Productions YouTube channel. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Be sure to check out Rocket Productions on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Let's get into it. We're here today with Mrs. Evans to talk about winter homecoming. How are you doing today, Miss Evans?
I'm great. It's
Good.
Monday.
It is Monday.
It is
Yep,
Monday.
we're getting there.
Can't
So
wait for
for
break.
winter homecoming, what is the process like of putting a dance and a coronation together?
So the dance and coronation might be one of the easier aspects of it. The kids are pretty good about setting up for the dance, and the kids know it's casual and they can just come and have a good time. We're hoping to do a black light theme and make it a little extra fun. Coronation, we practice that Friday morning. We have some Stuco kids that help kind of direct the kids, make sure they all know where to go and feel comfortable out in front of everybody so they can enjoy the evening.
It's always good.
What's it going into getting all the blacklight theme together with all the students?
Well, a couple of our Stuco kids, Jonah Lemasters and Riley Funk, have been finding some black lights. Maybe we'll do a blacklight pep assembly.
That'd be
Make
fun.
it fun.
That'll be really
exciting.
cool.
We're gonna have to practice that and make sure it can work, but we want to jazz things up a little bit, and just have kids wear their neon to the game and to the dance, and just make it a little bit more fun than a normal dance.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting, something new for the pep assembly. I think that'll make a lot more students more involved too. How do you balance planning homecoming and teaching?
It's not a balance. One's always way more than the other, but it does ebb and flow. So that's a nice thing about probably homecoming being in January is, we're going to do it when we come back, and then I can move into my new classes in this semester.
With homecoming being earlier than normal, what's the hardest part of preparing it?
I would say just coming back. We have school, I think, 3 days, and then we have homecoming week. And I'm starting new classes. The kids are all trying to get into their new routines for January. And just helping kids remember that we're going to do it and dress up and have fun.
Yes. Now let's hear a word from our sponsors.
If you're a person that doesn't like custom and plain shirts, then come on down to Shirts Plus in Derby. We do custom tees, sweatshirts, and so much more to fit your vision and personality. Come on down by our office at 703 North Buckner in Derby, Kansas. Our office is 316-788 and 1550.
Welcome back to At the Hill. We're here with Mrs. Evans. So does having the student involvement make homecoming more exciting for them and for you?
I mean, things that Stuco does, it's the kids putting it on. I always say my job is to make sure you're safe, make sure the bills get paid, money stuff is kind of taken care of appropriately.
Yep.
But I tell kids it's as fun as you want to make it. So when kids say that was lame, I just tell them they're lame. So
Yes.
it really is as fun as the kids want to make it.
Yeah.
Do you like getting more ideas from more of your students besides just your Stuco kids
Yes.
and posters? And
We live in an echo chamber sometimes.
Yes.
And, the point of Stuco is they should be representing the other students. So that hopefully they talk to their friends, ask what they want to do. If we're doing the same things that we were doing 20 years ago, I mean, we live in a different world. We have different kids. They like different things. I mean, we've had Adam Sandler Day 20 years ago, he was probably around, but they wouldn't have dressed up like him. So, we would just want relevant, fresh ideas.
Yeah.
fresh ideas, I think, make everyone a little more excited, also nervous at the same time.
Yes.
Is
I
that
thi-
easy to deal with?
I wish kids would dress up more. I am not good at dressing up. It's just not my thing, but I try, and I do think kids get nervous about participating in Spirit Days. They don't want to show up and they're the only one. So we just need kids willing to look a little silly, go over the top. Years ago we had kids, man, they showed up all out and the other kids would follow suit. So I would love to see that.
Speaking of the activities, are there any activities planned for homecoming week, similar for Powder Puff and Ironman in the fall?
We would like to do Speedaway. We're going to try and do it that Monday of homecoming week, looking at gym availability, but I think we can make that work. I do think there's a home wrestling duel that Thursday night, so we would like to get all the kids out to that wrestling duel and support the kids, and then we'll have basketball on Friday versus El Dorado.
I say Speedway is the best game.
Yeah.
It's always the best
It's always
game.
fun.
Yes.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to most about homecoming this year?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's just it's fun, especially jumping in right when the semester kicks off. Hopefully, it'll be a good kickoff for the semester, and then maybe in February we can do some other fun things that aren't as intense as homecoming, but still add a little spice to February.
So we have some Final Four questions. We're just going to kind of rapid fire them. But what is your favorite color?
Green.
Green.
Well, purple, K-State purple, and then green.
K-State purple, really?
Yes.
All
That's
right.
the best color.
Actually,
K-State.
no.
Emphasis on the K-State part.
Sorry, Kimber.
Favorite movie
Hmm.
or favorite Christmas movie since we're in the holidays.
Oh, I need some think time here.
Take-
Hold on. I do watch movies. I watch movies while I sew, so I don't feel bad about watching them. And I have watched some good movies. This is going to be really dumb of me to say for a favorite movie, but growing up, it was Edward Scissorhands. You guys probably have never seen that.
It's
Johnny
a good
Depp in it,
movie.
I think.
I love that
It's
movie.
very kind of dumb.
It kind of is, but it's
That's a
also
good
like fun to
one.
watch.
It was intriguing, I think, as a young person, but
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other question?
What is
Oh,
your favorite sport to watch?
Okay, for me personally, it's basketball. I really do love basketball. My kids love football, obviously, and I do enjoy watching football, but basketball is probably my first love for sports.
Yeah, that's fair. And then what is your favorite class to teach?
Textiles and apparel, sewing.
There you go.
Kids come with most of the time, no frame of reference. And by the end of the semester, they can sew, they can make things. Generally, they don't cut themselves, so their fingers, that has happened. But I do like seeing that progression of knowing nothing to feeling pretty accomplished in their skill.
Do you like to sew a lot? Do you sew a lot?
I sew a lot. I make t-shirt blankets. I have about 9 stacked up.
I have a t-shirt blanket.
Yeah, did
It's
you
a lot
make
of-
it?
I did make it actually.
I'm
that.
starting
A
to
lot of
tell people I will teach you how to make your own because I don't have time to make any more
Yeah.
right now.
It's not easy.
Alrighty, well, thank you for joining us today, Mrs. Evans. Thank you for watching and listening to At the Hill on the Rocket Productions Network. Remember to subscribe to the Rocket Productions Network on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or any place where you listen to podcasts. If you are not already a subscriber to Rocket Productions on YouTube, please subscribe. Until next time, for Kimberlin Lovell and Emma Hayes, I'm Alexa Marshall.